Hello everybody and welcome back to Train Simulator 2020. So we are going to continue with the academy runs at the moment. I was hoping to get straight into driving some proper locos, but unfortunately the ones that are actually available in the academy, so like the SD70 Mac, the Class 170 and the BR189, I currently don't have available in the game. So, we're going to learn how to drive some of the trains that I do have available in the game. So, we're going to have a look at the Class 365 EMU. So, it's the first, usually these are the main trains that we use by first in the UK. So, we're going to have a look at these today and see how to drive these. And when we've done that, we'll move on to the other two, get them out of the way, and then maybe finally we'll be able to have a go at actually driving a train. So, we'll have a look at the simple controls first and see how we get on with that. Okay, so welcome to the cab of the Class 365 EMU. At the bottom of the screen is a heads-up display or a HUD. This is used to control the train. When one of these messages appear, the game will pause to continue. Close the message window. In the middle of the HUD is the track profile. This shows the track ahead and will scroll along as you progress. As the train speed increases, more track will be displayed to inform you about what is approaching. On this profile are signals, speed limits, stations, sidings and gradients on the line. Okay. This is the throttle. Move it up the dotted line and the train will speed up. Move it down the dotted line and the train will slow down. Positioned in the middle, the train will coast along. Okay. This is the reverser. It is currently set in the forward position. To change direction, stop the train using the throttle, then click this button. The arrow will flip and you can increase. Right, okay. Any of these pop-up messages can be recalled by using the left and right arrows on the right hand side. Right, so over here, yep. Let's get moving. Click the throttle with the left mouse button and move it upwards above 50%. I don't want to use the HUD though, I'd rather use the actual in-game thing. Like that. Right. There we go. And we're moving. Now so done. Now that you're moving, pay attention to the speed limit. The upper value is the current speed, the lower value is the permitted speed. Okay. Changes in the permitted speed are signposted on the track ahead and also shown on the track profile below in yellow boxes. Watch out for these and adjust your speed accordingly. Okay. So that's that done. It's really hard to get it in the middle on that one there. I'm not a fan of the HUD. Right, so we've got a red and an amber coming up. I know that's on that piece of track there, but looks of it. We'll just coast along here nicely. Okay. The speed limit will increase at the bridge ahead. When it does, you can accelerate but do not exceed 30 miles an hour. Okay? It changes to 30 just here. Right, so we can increase the speed. Oh, wrong one. Get us up to 30. And it goes to 40. We are not stopping at this platform. The permitted speed through the station is 40 miles an hour. Okay, so we can keep speeding up until we get to 40. There are multiple cameras to view the train. Buttons 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 on the keyboard each provide a different camera to view the action. You can also move the camera by holding right mouse button and panning around. Close this window to try different camera views. Yeah, we don't want to do that because we've done that before. Apparently we're speeding. The speed limit ahead. Lower the oh right, the speed limit goes down to 25 up ahead. Right, okay. So we need to put some brake on, bring it down to 25. And then there we go. And then it goes to, is that 15? Yeah, it goes to 15 now. Alright, so we've dropped down to 15 now. Oh, are we still braking? There we are. Right, we are going to stop on the track ahead. On the track profile below is marked Peterborough down fast reverse. Stop the train so that the all vehicles on the top of the orange line. Oh, so we need to make sure they're all top. Right, okay. To stop, pull the throttle down to the bottom at the current speed. Wait until all the trains on the passenger before. Right, okay, yeah. So we need to make sure that we're all on the orange line before we completely stop the train. Let's coast. Gently coast. Right, and then we're going to gently... Oh, not wrong way. I'm going to brake now, bring it into full service. There we go. Right, so done. When you stop for a task, a red bar will appear on the HUD. This is the loading bar. The instruction will complete once the loading bar has finished. Okay? Just gotta wait for it to load. Tick, tick, tick. We're now changing direction. Click the picture on the icon on the HUD or press Ctrl and plus on the keyboard to change the direction end of the train. Okay, so we're going to go to the other end of the train. Done that. Good work. Let's head back to the station, increase the throttle to get going. Again, watch your speed. Do not exceed 30 miles an hour. Okay. So... give it a bit of power. Hold on. We set to forwards. Oh yeah, we're moving. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Love the sound of these trains. I don't know what it is about that sort of like whir up of the engine. It just sounds so good. Right, 19, 20. Get a bit more speed, and then I'll slow it down. Right, there we go. But 27 quite happily. Slowing down a bit. You'll soon be pulling into platform 3 where you must stop. As you approach, remain confident at 30 mph. We have plenty of time to stop. Okay. So, stopping on this platform. To stop the train at the end of the platform, move the throttle below the dotted line. At our current speed, it won't take long to stop. Let the train pass under the first bridge, then set the throttle to minus 50%. Okay. So we'll go under this first bridge, and then we'll go to minus 50-ish. And that should stop us enough. Nicely done. We can now open the doors for the passengers. To do this, click on the load unload icon located on the hood, or press T on the keyboard. The red bar will start to scroll. Right, okay, so we can either press this or we can press T on the keyboard. Our door release on here. It'd be nice if it actually told you where the control is on the actual dashboard so that you can do it properly. It's I don't like the fact that it's pushing you towards using the hood. Doesn't seem quite right. Great work. You have driven this train using simple controls. Continue driving in simple controls. Navigate back to the main menu. Select settings and then gameplay. You can then set the train controls to simple for all scenarios except tutorials. If you wish to try more advanced controls, navigate to Academy Tutorials and then choose Expert Controls training scenario for this train. Right, so we can now use basic controls for this train as much as we want. Final destination reached. Okay. So that's just basically a rundown of what we did. And that is that on that one. So, go back into Academy. Now we've got the expert controls. Let's see how we get on in that. Okay, welcome to the cab of the Class 365 EMU. At the bottom of the screen is a heads-up display, a HUD. When one of these messages appear, it'll stop and continue. Okay. In the middle of the HUD is a tracking profile, so it's the same thing as before. This shows the track ahead and will scroll along as you progress. As the train speed increases, the track will display and to inform you about what is approaching. On this profile, our signal speed limit 6, blah blah blah, same as the other one. Right. This is the throttle and brake. There are 4 power notches to accelerate this the train. There are 4 brake notches to slow down the train. Slow the train down. Positioned in off, the train will coast unpowered. This is the reverser, set to 100% for the train to move forward and minus 100% to go backwards, while set is 0 or stationary, the train will not move. Any of these pop-up messages can be recalled, so by pressing that arrow, yep. Okay, let's get going. Set the reverser to 100% for forward. When you close this window, the train warning system will perform a test by sounding and displaying an alarm. The driver must acknowledge the alarm. To continue, do this, click on the window, wherever that is. Even showing on the HUD. Nice. I'll press Q on the keyboard. We'll press Q on the keyboard on that one. It'll just make it easier. This alarm will sound every time the train approaches a red or yellow signal, or a reduction in permitted speed. If you do not acknowledge this warning, the train will automatically be stopped. Okay. So we're going to use the actual controls. Now apply power by moving the throttle, brake, to notch 2. Close this window to start. I was pressing Q and it did absolutely nothing. Okay. That's a notch 2. And we're moving. Yeah, when I was pressing Q then it didn't even do anything. Nicely done. Now that we're moving, pay attention to speed limit. The upper value is the current speed, the lower value is permitted speed, and this will change, blah blah blah. Yep. Okay. So we don't want to go any more than 15. Turn that off. Hit about 12. And then the speed increases to 30 miles an hour, just a bit further down the line. Another train going past there. Don't know what it is, didn't catch what it were. One of the high speed trains, isn't it? Not too sure what they're called. If anybody knows, leave a comment in the description down below. The speed limit will now increase at the bridge ahead. When it does, you can accelerate but do not exceed 30. Okay. So once we got past this little bit, we will accelerate up to 30 miles an hour. We'll start accelerating gently. That's 2, there we go. The permitted speed is 15 miles an hour. Set the throttle and brake to the off position. Stop accelerating. But we've just gone to 30. Said we could go to 30, so I don't know why. Right, okay. We're not stopping at this platform, so you can continue. The permitted speed through the station is 40 miles an hour. Okay, so we'll continue to speed up. But it drops to 25 after the station, so I don't understand why it's 40 miles an hour through the station. Multiple cameras, yet we're not going to do that because we already know about that. But we're going to stop. We're going to slow down there because we're going to change to 25 in a minute. So we want to slow down. Yeah, we got it. Already on it. There we go. Right. We'll continue. Changing to 15, apparently. No, we're on 25 apparently. 25 miles an hour. It's going to get us to stop here anyway. We are going to stop on the track ahead. Blah blah blah. So basically it wants us to stop in the orange line just here. With all carriages in it. And then we're going to switch around and go back the other way. It's the same scenario as before. Just a bit more advanced on the controls. They're not quite as simple. Because this one's got different notches rather than just being forwards and backwards. So, and we've actually got the warning thing now as well. Right, so we're coming into the orange box. Just wait till the last carriage is in there, and then we're going to put the second application. We should come to a nice stop. There we go, near enough. Yeah, now it's done. When you stop for a task, a red bar will appear on the HUD. This is the loading bar. Okay. Wait for the red ticker. Don't know why we have a loading bar when we're sat in the middle of a track, but you know. I get why it's showing us, but it'd be more helpful if it was showing us at a station. So, yeah. Right, we're now going to change directions. So let's flick to the other train, the other end of the train even. Okay. Excellent. To head for the station, set the reverse to 100% and the throttle brake to notch 3. Remember to acknowledge the alarm. Yep, we will do. So let's set the reverser. That right? Yep. And then we're going to set this to 2. I'm not going to set it to 3. I'm going to do what it told us to do before. And we're going to truck on. Oh, it's not a truck, it's train. We're going to train on. I used to play in truck sims. Don't want to go past 30, so we're going to slow it down a tad. And off. Yep. 25, that'll do. 25 will do nicely. Have a quick pan around the camera. Oh. You'll be pulling into platform 3. You must stop as you approach. Remain confident at 30 miles an hour until you wait the time to stop. There we go. Yep, this is the type of train that we tend to have around here in the UK. This is the most common, I would say. One I've seen the most of. Stop the train at the end of the platform, move the throttle brake below the off position. At the current speed, you won't take long, blah blah blah. Step 2. Okay. Plenty of passengers on the platform. Right, so let's bring that up to notch 2. That should slow us down nicely for the end of the platform. Yeah, look at that. That was better than last time. Nicely done. We can now open doors for passengers. To do this, click the load and unload icon located on the HUD or press T on the keyboard. Red bar will start to scroll and blah blah blah. As usual, we'll press D. Or, as I said before, advanced controls this time, and it still didn't tell us where the door release button was on the dashboard. But, okay. It's fine. Load up, load up. Everybody load up. Yeah, no, it's been quite good to be honest, playing Train Sim. Been alright. Congratulations, you have driven the train using expert controls. To continue driving it with expert controls, navigate back to the main menu, select drive and then career. You can then choose from a selection of scenarios for this train. The station reached. So we can now actually drive this train in a proper scenario. Which is good. Finally. But we're not going to do that right now. So, that's going to be it for today, guys. I know we was all hoping for doing some actual driving, but unfortunately we can't. Well, we couldn't because we didn't know how to use the train that was available, the trains that were available to us. So what we'll do is we've done this one now. We will drive this train next time. We'll do an actual drive on it and see how that goes. But no, I've been really enjoying playing Train Sim. I hope you guys have been enjoying watching along while I've been learning how to play, and I'm going to keep doing the content, and I hope you guys keep watching. So that's it for today, guys. Sorry it's been a bit of a short one and not what we'd hoped it would be. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see more content. And we'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.